And we are live. We got me, Kyreese Clarke, and we got the talented, beautiful, flawless,
Oh, goodness.
incredible smile, the wonderful DannieBear 87, the one and only. Awesome. I am so excited to have this woman here. DannieBear, introduce yourself to the people.
um, Hi, I'm DannieBear 87. Um, and I have a channel on YouTube.
Yes, a wonderful channel, by the way. And she put out 3 wonderful reviews today. And I better see them likes and them comments on them views. I'm gonna be asking y'all, okay? Because I'm just saying her videos are perfect. And tomorrow she's doing a little highlight show. She's amazing at that little highlight show too. So just make sure you're checking my girl out because she's amazing. Let's see. Or we got a lot to talk about today. Which show should we start with first? That's right, the Young and the Restless, the great Tracy Abbott. She is wonderful. Um, Tamara said Tracy Abbott has been through a lot on YNR. I always rooted for her. I rooted for her too. I genuinely believe that Tracy is a beautiful couple. And Danny, but I want to ask you this: don't you think that Tracy Abbott and Nate Hastings can make a fantastic couple?
I would love to see that. Definitely.
They would have awesome chemistry. I would love to see Nate carry Tracy up those stairs, up those stairs. That would be so romantic and sweet. And I love Tracy Abbott so much. Uh,
Yeah, she's such a sweet lady.
she is. She really deserves all the love she can get. And I really hope we can get that through the thing. And hi, Madison. Hello, Albert. Hello, Dewan. Hey, Solomon. Solomon says hello to Kyreese and DannieBear. Don't think I could stay too long, but depending on how long you're streaming, I might come back later. And then Dewan says hey to Albert as well. But yes,
Hey, everybody.
DannieBear, who's your favorite character in The Young and the Restless?
I know who Albert would say, but um, I don't know. I guess I'll go with Sharon. She's the only one that hasn't really gotten on my nerves. At least not in recent memory. But she's never on. She wasn't even on this week. That's just wrong.
Yeah, she wasn't. Not
That's
that I
wrong.
know. And
Yeah. I
yeah,
like
and,
Lauren too.
oh
And
Lauren.
Drunk Nikki. Yeah, I like Lauren and Drunk Nikki.
Oh wow. And then
Oh, and Aunt
Solomon said
Jordan. Aunt Jordan too. I love that wig she had on.
that Phyllis wig. I love it. I mean, no, the Sheila Carter wig. I love
Yeah,
it.
she reminded me of Sheila. She did. I think they could
Um,
be BFFs.
Solomon says Nate would tear that ass up about Tracy Abbott. Yes, he would, and I would love it. I would love to see that. Why can't the good people win for once? Okay, I want to see more of Tracy and a little less of Ashley. I'm kind of over her and all her drama. How
Yeah,
about you?
I don't get what's going on with Tracy. Is Tucker messing with her for real, or did she lose it in Italy? She got a hold of Poppy's mints or something.
Poppy's man. Maybe so, because my thing is Ashley at the beginning of this Tucker story, she was strong and all that, but now they want to make her some damsel in distress. Like it's really kind of
It's very
unbecoming.
un-Ashley to me.
Exactly. Like Tucker's not even all that. And I'm
No.
glad I get to say that here that Danny looks way better than Tucker McCall. I don't know what Darby and Cat Lady was talking about earlier. Cat Lady said that, I would much rather see Tucker naked than Danny. I don't think so. First of all, Danny probably got a much bigger joystick than Tucker ever could dream of. I'm just gonna say it just like that. But I'm not even attracted to Danny. But now y'all gotta make me defend my guy like that. No, 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 no. Tucker and his with the triple bags underneath his eyes don't compete with Danny the rock star.
Yeah, Danny's got better hair too.
Thank you, DannieBear. Thank you so much. Speaking of Aunt Jordan, you saw how trifling she is. She was able to manipulate stuff like that so easily, effortlessly, too.
I know. She walked up to him and was like, "You look like someone who needs another drink." I'm like, "No, he don't. He's not supposed to have the one he got now."
That's true. And hey, my gorgeous queen, Jessica. Jessica says, hey, DannieBear. And then Madison says, Danny, love the posters in the background. Oh, yeah.
The Diamond Art pics. I did them myself.
Darby says, sorry, I was late. I was researching Wendy. You know what? That's just nasty, Darby. It's just absolutely nasty. Oh, yeah. This has been a controversial topic as of late, DannieBear. Do you think that Luna and Wendy look alike? Luna from Bold and Beautiful and Wendy from Days of Our Lives. Do you think they look alike? Thank you so much.
They both got really nice hair.
Huh?
They both got really nice hair.
Well, neither one of their hairs is as flawless as yours.
Oh.
So.
You should see me sometimes in the morning. Not that nice.
Darby says Danny's face looks like a Brillo pad who wears a wig. You stop with your lies, Darby. You stop with your lies. You are a liar, and lying is a sin. Okay? Like, no. What do you think, Jordan? But like ignoring Darby and his ignorance, let me talk about. I want to know about what you think. What do you think Jordan's true end game's going to be in this storyline?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is she trying to kill Nikki or just mess with her?
I'm just saying. I mean, obviously, evil doesn't die, so Nikki Newman's not going anywhere. But and neither is Victor. Even though I would love if Aunt Jordan did something like permanently mobilize him. Like, imagine if Victor Newman's just stuck in a wheelchair and he really can't get out. Unlike they did that storyline with Sonny, and now they're doing that with Curtis. But let Victor actually be stuck in there where he has to stay in it for the rest of his life. All the pain that man has caused over the years. Yeah, and then he just always yeah. Well, that didn't work the last time.
That'd be too funny.
That didn't work the last time. He got right back up to him saying stuff. I'm tired of him and his daughter thinking they're so invincible. Just, they make me sick. Like, I thought Victoria was going to change after this story, but you saw she was back to being a witch to Adam a few weeks ago. I'm like, so disappointing.
Yeah, and she's mini mustache.
She sure is.
Mustache Junior.
Mustache Junior. That's funny. But, do you think Claire's still really her daughter, or are they going to do it? I see a twist coming from a mile away. How about you, DannieBear?
That's what I was wondering. Is that really their daughter? Did they ever do a DNA test?
Yeah, they did. But Cole supposedly went back and found a hairbrush from Claire. I'm like, way too convenient. He found a hairbrush from Claire's and he matched it to his, and that's their long lost baby girl. I'm like, okay, off screen, of course.
But isn't Jordan his aunt too?
Yep. Jordan is, because Eve is his mother. Jordan is Eve's sister. So Claire's his daughter. It's like, something just tell me.
This could be part of their plan altogether, and Claire's still messing with them.
Now, I have a feeling that Claire probably is not in on it right now, but that could change down the line. But probably right now, she's probably not in on that. I mean, but it would be a phenomenal twist, though. But they would have no choice but to kick Claire off the show if she is lying on purpose with this. Because you all know, if anyone comes after the precious Victoria Newman, it's just so.
But I like her and Cole, though. They got nice chemistry.
You think so? I fast forward most of their scenes together, so, so I wouldn't know. But I'll
Yeah.
take your word for it.
Yeah, the other day they were talking about how Victor wanted to use Claire as a way to get to Jordan. They were talking about that. And I'm like, oh, they're kind of cute together.
Hmm.
He's kind of cute too.
Yeah, he looked better than Tucker. Anyone looks better than Tucker, almost. So, I was so mad when Cat Lady said that to me. It's the reason I didn't go to the gym. It was Cat Lady's fault, okay? Got me all
But
riled up.
isn't Audra trying to play him though? That's why she's trying to get all close to him.
I hope so, because if Audra hasn't had a heart all this time, what makes you think little small stick Tucker is going to be the one to win her, to melt her little cold black heart? I don't think so. Come on. Audra Charles is smarter than that. I mean, I know her answer to everything is usually to just take her clothes off, but I know she has a brain in there somewhere. So she's a conniving woman. And I hope that she knows that she's worth way more than Tucker McCall. Anyone is. So that's why I'm really mad that Ashley's losing her mind over him. Like, seriously? Him?
Yeah, that just seems weird, random. Did they even show what happened in Italy?
They keep showing those stupid flashbacks.
Yeah, like two different versions. So I'm like, okay, so which one is real?
Mm-hmm.
No, they got me thinking too much. I can't do that. I don't need help thinking too much.
Solomon says Tucker's business is small and saggy.
Oh Lordy, I don't need that imagery.
I sure don't. Hi, David. How are you? And then let's talk about that wrecking ball known as Phyllis Summers. Why
does she still exist? I just don't understand why they want to keep her around. She's literally doing nothing.
She's just worn out her welcome. And if she really is going around town telling people, oh, Danny and I are back together. Like, Trick, we saw on screen he friend zoned your ass. Very clearly, he said he only sees you as a friend, which is very much too generous, if you ask me. He should want nothing to do with her. She sexually assaulted him back in the day. That's just unforgivable.
He should have a restraining order on her.
Thank you.
The prize still won't stop her, but still, Lisa's got it down on paper.
I'm glad even her son Daniel can't stand her. Even he sees right through her BS. Even though he's not in that much of a position to judge, I can't wait until Lily comes back to kick his ass. I hope she slaps him and his girlfriend.
Fire them both. Fire them both.
Fire them both. Like Gemini said, Heather's moldy lip ass. Because I don't like how they did her like that though. They did my girl Lily wrong. Lily hooked that boy up with a job. She had him together. He was a bum before Lily fixed him up. And now Heather, who was with that man, blowjobbing internationally, and now she want to come back. Oh no, Daniel, I've been waiting for you all this time. Oh no, you weren't. You weren't thinking nothing about him. That man just don't want you no more. The other man that you left him for, now you want to come back now that he got his life together. Like, no. At Lily's expense, it's ridiculous. And what else is ridiculous is Billy trying to put Abbott in the Chancellor Winter thing. Yeah. Like, that's just dumb.
He just need to admit that he wants to do that for himself. He just wants his name on there.
Exactly.
Nate and Devon should just kick him out right now before this gets any further.
I know. That's so disappointing. But for Billy though, like he finally had himself together last year, almost for the most part. Like after he saved Chelsea's life, he went back to Jabro. He was bringing it to Tucker. He was finally in the right direction after he let his obsession with Adam go, and now he just has to find another obsession, and he's clearly going to self-destruct like he always does. I'm just very disappointed. I expected more from Billy.
Well, I just never liked him. It's just like I love Jason Thompson, but him as Billy just seems wrong.
Double C says, "Hey, let's say hey to Double C."
Hey, Double C, long time no see.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still Patrick. I mean, as Patrick Drake, he was so mature, but now he got stuck in the role of Billy. I'm like,
I'm glad he's done with that podcast, though. Who finally told him to get rid of that? He was putting me to sleep.
Yes, those depressing things. See, Young and the Restless is a type of show I can go months without actually watching it. I'm reading the recaps, and then when it finally gets good, that's when you get into it again. And then, because it was once it slows down, it slows down, slow as molasses, until it finally But this year, they've kept my attention ever since Aunt Jordan came around. They've been able to keep my attention. I'm glad that Aunt Jordan so far, she's not someone the Newmans could just conquer. Like, she's a real problem for them. Unlike Cameron Kirsten, he showed some potential, but then they wrote him into too much of a corner that they had no choice but to kill him off again so quickly. But Aunt Jordan, she's a problem.
Yeah, I like it. Because Victor always seems so untouchable and stuff. And that just gets on my nerves. I'm like, everybody needs to get got at least once once in a while.
It's about time that Victor faces the consequences for some of his actions. Now,
yeah, because he's an asshole.
He is indeed.
He is. That's the way he played his family right in front of them. And they still don't say nothing to him. They good ones.
But I don't want Adam to self-destruct again. Like Victor said, no, he doesn't want Sally to work for the company. You shouldn't even want Sally to work with Victor because you know he's an asshole. You know he's going to screw her over again. So what's the point of giving Victor all the power of her company? Why won't you not be lazy and go help your girl, go find some research contacts and come on, Adam, I love you, but get it together. See, this is why Danny has taken your place as the number one guy in my heart of Young and the Restless. Like Danny has himself much more together. Danny Ramallah is an excellent man. He's a very good-looking man. He's all that and then some. Okay? So I'm going to just let that be known. Now, moving on to the Bald and the Beautiful, let's talk about the controversial storyline. What do you think of Zende and Luna? Do you think that they sexually assaulted Luna? Or
I think technically it is, but he unknowingly knew that he was doing it because he didn't know that Luna roofied herself because she got her mixed up with the moms. So I think eventually someone is going to point that out to her and then make Zende look like the bad guy and be like, hey, you should press charges against him and stuff. And it's just going to look so ugly. I'm like, oh, Lordy. And like, it sucks because there was like so many different ways they could have made the storyline like so much fun. And then they go down this road. And I'm like, there's no coming back from this. You can't, I don't think they can do anything to make this storyline any better. It's just a mess. And they just messed up Poppy because she just seemed like a really cool new character. And then they do this. Like, I was just mad about this whole week.
I don't blame you. I'd be mad too. I mean, like you said, Poppy had it so together. But I don't even care. Even though Poppy has her little pill problem, Lee's still a bitch to me. So now, so now what? Like I'm still not giving her no satisfaction because why you still treat your niece like that? Okay, you don't like Poppy. All right, good for you. But you hate Luna too because you don't have no eggs. You just have rotten eggs in your body. So now, because Luna is full of life and beautiful, um, you're mad about that, and you treated her like crap her whole life. Like, no, I don't like her either. She could kick rocks with no shoes and no socks. That's what she could do. And I hope
Man.
Lee don't ever get laid again because she doesn't deserve it. She don't deserve any good loving in her life ever again. And no one. And I'm glad that Jack cheated on her with Sheila, and I'm sure he probably enjoyed it because
Who do you hate more, Lee or Wendy?
Wendy, she's the worst of the worst. Like, why did she have to exist? Like, seriously, who said, "Oh, I know, we'll make Wendy a regular character"? But my thing is, why I'll never forgive Wendy. We had her perfect exit story. She sat there. She said goodbye. I was rolling my eyes through her goodbye scenes, but I was at peace with it. I was happy. That was the closest I had been to being happy to see a Wendy scene. And then she came back and then she bursted into that door and said that she couldn't leave. I was like, no! I threw a whole temper tantrum that day.
I was just laughing, just waiting to hear what you had to say about that.
Yes, what you witnessed on screen was literally seconds after it happened. That was so angry.
That was just too funny.
It's just not right, DannieBear. Just not right. She gotta go. She has got to go. And Brooke and Ridge are so boring right now. I mean,
Yes, Brooke would not shut up about Donna and Eric's wedding. Like, I can't believe that Donna is Mrs. Eric Forster. And I'm like, how many times you gotta say this? Like, Lordy, you were Miss Erica Forster one part of time, Lordy. So now you just pass the torch down to your sister.
exactly.
Like, ugh, so boring. And I don't even remember if Rich even said anything to her. I think he just was letting her talk. And then RJ showed up in his old man sweater. That look like Lord, like he was ready to read stories to little kids or something with that sweater on.
Well, RJ got a new name known as Fat Chest Boy, courtesy of Solomon Payne. We call RJ
Yeah, now I can't look at him the same no more. And those scenes with Thomas and Hope, that's all I can see. It's like just messing up the whole scene.
It's funny. But no. I just think that Brooke needs a real comeuppance one day, though. Like, I feel like every time she gets a comeuppance, they try to make it like she's some victim. She's never had to actually face consequences for all the actions that she's done over the years. Like, all the men that she's slept with at the expense of other women, her own daughters, both of her daughters. Like, how could you sit there and have a baby with your daughter's husband, and then on top of that, 18 years later, you have sex with that same daughter who you conceived from your daughter's husband? You had sex with her first boyfriend too, accidentally, because she thought he was Ridge at the party.
Who?
They were at the party, and there was some blinds on or whatever, and she had sex at Hope's graduation party or whatever. She had sex with Hope's first boyfriend, Oliver. That is just tacky. She had both of her daughters men. Like, and this woman had the nerve to call Shauna a slut a few years ago. Like, seriously? And she took her sister's man too. 3 different times. She broke up Katie and Bill not once, not twice, but 3 times. It's like, wow, Brooke. You were just a terrible woman.
That's a hot mess.
She really is.
That's what Taylor could have done. She could have been in town and just like she's over Reg, but she's just gonna make him and Brooke look life's just horrible. That's what she could have did. But no, they got rid of her. So wrong.
Very wrong. And I wish we had Quinn on Bold and the Beautiful still instead of her being stuck with her as Lois, because Lois is such a waste of space.
I cannot stand Lois. I'm ready for her to leave. I'd rather have come back. Quinn and Carter, they were so hot. I remember the first time I saw them in scenes together. I'm like, oh, they'd be a hot couple. And then people are like, oh, they already slept together and stuff. And I'm like, what? Look at me already putting people together. And I didn't even know. Exactly. And then I just wanted them to get back together. And then they get together. And then they wanted to put her on recurring. They didn't have anything to do for her. I'm like, you just made this big old deal about her and Carter getting back together. How is this not a story? I don't understand. Brad Bill, I don't know what he's doing with his life.
He's clearly not getting his research on Brooke out enough, because
I think he got a thing for Brooke.
Very much so. To all of our he just wants to add to all of our suffering.
He hates
Liam's scenes were so lame on Thursday. I mean, they're always lame, but like you got to sit there and ask RJ about your dad's new girlfriend. Like, what business of that is yours, Liam? Seriously.
Oh wow, I forgot all about those scenes.
You see?
Oh, wow.
I remember that, and I fast forwarded.
Wow. I forgot all about that.
You probably actually watched it. I fast forwarded it after hearing him for about 5 seconds. I had to fast forward him, but I knew just enough to know what he was talking about. But
yeah, I was watching when I was working. I was like, I watched Young and the Restless. It was a slow day, so I was watching Young and the Restless, and so I was like, yeah, I watched Bold and the Beautiful too. And that was like, yeah, all week I did that. I really don't remember Liam. I really don't remember him.
He could stay gone. Like, I've enjoyed Bold and the Beautiful when he was gone. But I just hate how
But I think it's funny. I just thought it's funny that he just like dropped the trying to get Steffi back. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's just funny how just like just forget about it. Like Bill trying to get Katie back, just like forget about it. Like they just drop storylines just as bad as General Hospital does.
I don't think they entirely dropped the storyline. It's probably just back burning for the moment, but I don't think he's done with that. He's just waiting for an opportunity in the background to strike at Steffi when Steffi and Finn go through something again. That's all he's doing. He's just biding his time. He probably has a Steffi mannequin right now. Just like, remember the Hope mannequin? Oh my God, that was so traumatizing.
I remember people telling me about that, and then someone shared the scene with me because I asked about it. And I'm like, don't ever send me stuff like this again.
Yeah, that was very creepy to watch.
Oh my God.
And then when that thing came to life, I'm like, oh no. And then Cat Lady says, "Why do we need Liam?" No, Cat Lady. That is true. Yeah. But the question is, Cat Lady, why do you think that Tucker will be looking better than Danny? You thought I was gonna just forget about that? I see. She just had to slide in there like I would forget about that earlier. But now I had to be petty, and I gotta acknowledge it again. What makes you think that Tucker will look better than my Danny Ramalada? Okay. DannieBear agrees with me, right?
Yeah, he looks better. I love the hair.
Yes.
I love the hair. It's beautiful. Just a masterpiece.
The hair, the body, he got it on point. And I'm not even attracted to Danny, but Cat Lady's almost making me attracted to Danny because
Oh Lordy.
all her lies. It was just such lies. Now, I meant to catch up on Days of Our Lives today, but I just ended up so distracted. But I saw just enough. What did you think about the Brady, Kristen, and Brady Rachel scene?
Rachel is not a brat. She's a queen.
Okay, Queen Rachel. Sorry.
Those scenes, I'm like, why did they even put those in? Like, oh my goodness gracious. How many times are they going to make Brady look like a real asshole? It's like they've been doing that for like over a year now. But that just seems so wrong. And I was like trying to figure out why would he be yelling about that? You know Rachel's upstairs. She could come down at any minute. Why are you doing that? No matter what Kristen says, he needs to hold back. Rachel already don't like him. He don't listen. I try to tell him, shut up. But no. Kristen told him too. She just, Rachel came down, ripped up the card, and just ran off. Like, I don't blame you, girl. Mm-mm.
Which is why Brady is a 4. And that's right, Albert. Nothing more. Just saying. Like, Brady, I do not. I've never really liked him from the moment I've seen him so far. Like, I haven't been watching Days of Our Lives that long, but I really don't like him so far. So
yeah, he's always been an ass. He's always been an ass.
Mm-hmm. And then did Sarah? And then I didn't get to fully see it, but the little bit I saw, it seemed like it. But did Sarah stand by her man this time?
Yep.
That's right. I knew she would stand by her man because someone was saying, "Oh, well, no, she's just gonna abandon him again and be like, no, this is why I never want to see you again." But I knew that wouldn't be the case. She just got that good loving in that shower last week, okay? And in the shower, after the shower, there's no way in the world she's gonna not stand by her man this time. She's gonna fight the charges.
She's still on that house. Yeah, she even got him a lawyer. I mean, his cousin, but still. Yeah, she's still standing by him. I'm like, oh, that's good. I was like, she better stand by him this time, and she did. I'm like, oh, thank goodness, because I can't go through that again. Sarah being mad at Santa for something. But that's just wrong. Whoever is framing him is just wrong. He finally got himself together. He's like the best dad in town right now. And then they do this to him. That's wrong.
And what do you think of what's her face? Holly.
She's still in the bed. Yeah, she's breathing on her own though, so that's good. So I guess she's gonna wake up eventually.
She could stay asleep. I prefer that.
I like the actress. I think she's good, but yeah, the way that they were writing her is just like doing drugs, having a crush on Johnny. That was just and it seemed like she was turning herself around and after her talk with Nicole, and then she does the drugs at New Year's. I'm like, Lordy. And this whole thing with Tate is just a hot mess. I'm like, oh Lordy. What happened to team storylines? They don't do them like they did back in the day.
Well, with Tate, they thought bringing in a low-budget Spencer Cassadine would be the saving grace for the team scene, but that just wasn't. That wasn't hitting it. I mean, low-budget Spencer Cassadine with Cameron Webber. That's all he is. Because he looked just like Cameron. But act like Spencer. Ain't that a shame? What a combination. And I will never forgive Cameron for forgiving Jocelyn. I'm just going to point that out there. That I still hold that against him very much so. Because he would have had my support for life had he kept that same energy. He don't need to like her. He should have stayed mad and said, you know what? I hope that Dex cheats on you because that's what you deserve. And then a few days later, oh, I just want you to be happy. Let's be friends again. What? I was so angry. I was tight that day. I wanted to throw my TV screen. I was so that day. I wanted to choke him through the TV. I wanted to choke him. Yeah, like Cat Lady said. Yeah, he did forgive way too
fast. Way too fast.
And thank you, Tamara. And Tamara defended me against Darby's accusations because this is what Darby said earlier. I saw when he first said it. Kyreese DannieBear shaking my head, and then Tamara says Darby Kyreese does not hate children. Exactly. I'm just not afraid to put a child in their place. A lot of these children need to be put in their place. Spiderquake. I'm just kidding. But it's true. A lot of these soap children need to be put in their place. Like Rachel sometimes.
No, she's an angel. She's never done anything wrong. The only problem is that it's her daddy. That's the only problem.
Violet on GH, she got too much mouth. She being
I'm
grown
just so
folks.
tired of her. Oh my god. That's
like stop trying to push Elizabeth and Finn together. Okay, that's the main reason why I got a grudge against little Violet now, because her main purpose is to prop Elizabeth and Finn together. Nobody needs that pairing in their life. Absolutely nobody. So that's all I'm saying about her. And then Danny Morgan, he was talking very disrespectful to his mama the other day. Like, I don't care if she drank at your age. You show some damn respect. You better take your little ass to bed and stop all that little back talk, okay? Ain't nobody asked to hear all that. And Sam want to worry about him being Jason 2.0. That's no problem. Go up there and get that belt and whoop that ass. That's all I'm just saying. And I don't know which other children I probably have a grudge with. I can't say nothing else. But not all the other children, but there were some adorable, respectful children right here too, like Avery Jerome Corinthos. She's adorable. She's very respectful. When she asked about Nina, when she got an answer, she said, "Okay, that's no problem. As long as Nina was always really nice to me, so I'm good. But I'm good with that. I'm okay." And she stayed in a child's place very respectfully. She just asked respectfully. She answered respectfully. She didn't get intrusive. She didn't say, "No, you need to go." Like Violet would have just said, "You need to go fix your relationship with Nina." Avery wouldn't dare say that. She was very respectful to her daddy and her mama. So, and Donna, she's adorable and respectful. Donna Corinthos.
I love Donna. Donna's awesome.
So,
she's gorgeous little girl. Her and Avery gonna be running Sunny's organization. I'm saying it.
I'm just saying, Donna looks just like Sunny, and Avery got Ava and Sunny's DNA running through her veins. So she's definitely about to be something else when she gets older. But now we are into General Hospital's territory. What did you think about Sunny and Michael this week?
That's funny. Hello, Judas.
Said that.
I know. I was laughing too hard. I was trying to straighten my hair. I'm gonna drop my straightener on me, laughing. Oh Lord, I thought that was funny. But I'm glad that that's finally out because that was getting on my nerves. Lord Jesus.
Exactly. And I was just watching yesterday's episode of General Hospital. I'm like, Dex, if you don't sit your little dramatic ass down somewhere, talk about no. I love her, Sonny. I love her. I can't live without her. I'm like, boy, if you don't sit down and shut up, okay, you can love later. Go take your ass back to another town like that mobster told you to do. Like, come on. Oh, yeah, extra dramatic. Don't nobody have time for that. Nobody got time for that. Like,
and I was to die for Michael too. Oh, Lordy.
I was just about to say
that. I'm glad he's gone. I know he's gonna be back. I'm sure, but
Oh,
still, what a
definitely.
break for him.
Once
But
Jason
now
comes
Joss
back,
and Trina can cry together over their little crappy boyfriends.
at least one could produce actual tears, unlike Trina. I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
Trina alone. She broke a
No, every
picture.
time she cries, she's just embarrassing herself and all of us other ones at home. All the General Hospital fans, she's embarrassing herself. Because Spencer ain't nothing to cry about. He's a baby stealer, okay? He
Yeah,
stole a baby
Laura. Yeah,
from her mother.
Laura's not even crying like that. She's fine.
Exactly. She thinks she about to adopt a baby. I mean, which I'm very uncomfortable with, by the way, because they're too old. Um, seriously, they need to go be playing bingo somewhere. Don't nobody need to be at no maternity ward. Like, come on. Like,
That's
stop
why
it.
Ace keeps crying.
I
He's like,
wonder why
save me
he
from
gonna
the
cry
old
some more.
folks. He wants his crazy mama back.
Exactly. Esme was a good mother. You could say everything else in the son about Esme, but Esme Prince was a very good mother. Okay. She loved her son with all of her black heart. She loved it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So Spencer had no reason to take her baby away from her. I don't care what it was. That wasn't right. Nicholas had no right to take his tacky ass up in there and snatch that baby up. And now the baby's already gone for adoption. So that shows what a deadbeat parent Nicholas is. He's always wanting to sign his kids over, sign it to whoever. Esme, if Esme was around, she would have never let Laura or Kevin even think about adopting her child, whether she's in jail or not.
She's like, I take him with me.
Exactly. She sure would have. Esme and Ace would have been would have been tucking each other in right in Spring Ridge right now if Esme was still around. Esme was a good mother, okay? You would have had a mop in one hand and a breast pump in another hand, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Esme did it all. She's a good working woman. I'm just saying, a good mother. I want her back on the show. DannieBear, will you sign my petition to bring Esme back? Because I don't.
Oh lordy.
I don't get to get rid of her.
I don't know. I mean, I love Avery. She's a great actress, but I'm like, how is Esme gonna be Esme and stay on the show?
Double C says Kyrie's gonna leave Violet at Walmart. You watch it? Damn, when I heard that you said.
I'm surprised Finn hasn't done that yet. Seriously.
I'm surprised too. But I bet you ain't none of them gonna give you the smoke that they're giving me. They seriously, if I could age any child right now, it would be Violet. So quickly, she would be 19 years old. So fast.
I sent her to boarding school. Like, forget her. Send her to the attic.
And she looked nothing like Finn or Hayden. So it's just a waste having her on there.
It's not really her kid. I swear. There's going to be some twists. She's somebody else's kid.
Someone else's. And she was a plant. She's like the little movie The Orphanage. Like she's really a grown woman. She's really 30, just pretending to be a little girl. Wasn't that I think that was The Orphanage, right?
I've never seen that. But that just sounds really creepy. Makes me think of Little Man with the Wayans brothers pretending to be a brother, trying to pretend to be a baby so he can steal the diamond back or something he stole. It ended up in the girl's purse. It was a stupid movie, but it was funny because it's the Wayans brothers.
She said, "If so, then Violet would be the new Esme." Yes, that's it. Yeah, the orphanage. I'm just saying, she got way too much mouth for me. I don't want her to be like the next Emma Drake and grow up on this show. We don't need that. So,
And she got too many lines. Like, goodness gracious, she talked too much.
Like, my thing is,
I don't know.
I have nothing against the little actress though. I would love if she goes back on Disney Channel. She can go on Disney Channel all she wants. I'm just saying. I'm sure they could build a whole show around her and some movies. Come on, yep, she's the future. Good for her. But bye, Violet. Stay in a child's place and please split up Elizabeth and Finn. That's all I ask.
Yeah. Does anybody even like Liz and Finn? Because all the Liz fans that I've seen have been like, save my girl from Finn.
Exactly. She should touch a waste space. She is. And what do you think about Jason Morgan's return on General Hospital?
I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with him. Because I heard, I'm not sure if it's true or not, that Chris and Van got fired because they didn't like the storyline they wrote for Jason coming back. I'm not sure if that's true or not. But,
Well, they needed to be fired for one of their bad storylines. So that's
it must have been really horrible. They got fired for that after all the stuff they don't put out.
Saying General Hospital's been they've like really struggled to write strong female characters lately. Like, seriously, they used to be all strong, bad women. Like, we all know Ava Jerome is a whole lethal weapon.
Yes.
She do not need Sunny for protection. She never has.
Matter of fact, I can get them working together, but her completely relying on him is absolutely pathetic. That's not Ava Jerome.
Never was. Julie and Jerome used to have to rely on Ava to get him out of shit. Okay, Ava's the one that cleans up the messes. She ain't no damsel in distress. This ain't working, so y'all need to stop this and stop course immediately. All right, we don't need to hear them talking about Ava switching Morgan's pills again. We don't need to start talking about that again. I'm glad that Sonny and Carly gave that a rest because you killed my son. You killed my son. You did not kill your son, okay? Stop it. The bitch that killed your son just got a bullet in her, okay? That's who killed your son. That was the bomb.
Thankfully, I was so glad when they said Olivia died. I was like, there is a God. Thank you. I hate that bitch. Honestly, I thought she already died, but then they said that she died. I'm like, okay, good. So for a second, I thought she was alive, but now she said, okay, I'm good again. After what she did to Julian and Alexis, she deserved everything that she got. No, actually, that was just too nice. They should have shot her in the back of the head and then threw her ass in the river.
Don't get on DannieBear 87's bad side, people. Don't do it. But Jessica said that was so random. I mean, yes, it was random, but it was worthy though, because I never wanted to see her back on my screen either. Like, I hated her in 2017. Like, I absolutely hated that woman. Like, and why they made Julian, like, she was the death of Julian's character. They should have just left it the original story that Julian killed Olivia Jerome back in the 90s. That was how he was strong when he came in there. They're like, yo, Julian ain't nothing to play with. He killed his own sister. So, but now, please.
Yes, that's one thing I would never forgive General Hospital for, how they did Julian. That was just stupid.
He was so scared of Sonny in the end. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Pathetic. You should not be afraid of Sonny. Oh. Ain't nobody should be afraid of Sonny, honestly. Especially the last couple of years. Sonny looking like a little bitch. Ain't nobody should be scared of him. Except for Cyrus, because Sonny beat his ass really badly in front of Jesus. But
that was really
other than that.
Double C says the wrong Olivia died.
No, they both can die. The other one can die too. And she can take Lois with her as well.
Thank you. R.I.P. Lois.
They can drive off a cliff somewhere, like in Thelma and Louise.
And Lois ain't getting a funeral. I'm gonna get a big trash bag. That's all. That's all I'm doing. That's how. That's how I'm taking out the trash. I'll just dump her body in the dump. Okay, just like you said. Damn, not Lois too. Yeah, Lois. She could stay gone because I don't appreciate Lois getting in my girl Nina's business. Okay, she ruined my girl Nina's life right now. Nina is a good woman. Okay, she snitched on Carly because, well, Carly's bitch ass deserved it. Okay, she deserved to be snitched on. She shouldn't have committed insider trading and then want to lie about people's children. So yeah, the only problem I have with Nina is she didn't own it. She should have just owned it and been like, "Yeah, I put you in. I wanted you in jail. I want your long neck, nasty ass boyfriend in jail too." So, because he's useless, he's always more worried about fucking you than he is caring about his daughter. So therefore, he belongs in jail. He's a deadbeat daddy, and Scout's better off without him, and Donna's better off without you. Now what?
Yeah, that's who should be acting out as Scout. She's the one that should be acting out, not Danny. Lordy. Exactly. Like, how does he even remember Jason? I don't remember them having many scenes together.
Exactly. That's my thing, too. Well, he took Jason's death so hard. Like, for what? He's a deadbeat daddy.
Dante's more of a dad than Jason was the little time he was back.
Mm-hmm. At least
just the way to build up to this. I'm like, Lordy. And Jason and Sam better not get back together. And this is coming from a Jason and Sam fan. The last time together was just, no. The chemistry is not there no more. You just tell that Kelly did not want to be in the middle of that.
Who could blame her? And then also, lastly, Nina should have said to Carly Swiss, and then that's right, because Donna would be better off with me. I'm the new stepmama. Now what? That she already calling me Mama Nina, just like Avery. You had Avery calling you Mama Carly all these years. Guess what? Karma's back. Now I'm Mama Nina now. So go to jail. Like, let Nina had that energy from the beginning, and.
Mm-hmm.
And then tell little short man Sonny, get your ass over here, okay? You with me? I'm your wife. You married me. You didn't marry her. You're not married to her no more. Because I did like Nina in the beginning of that relationship with Sonny when Sonny said, me and Carly, we had like so many heated arguments and discussions. She said, I'm not going to open the door for us to have a verbally abusive relationship. You're not going to be talking to me like how you were talking to Carly all those years. And Sonny understood that assignment real quick. That's why even right now he ain't cussing her out. He ain't calling. That's why you see, because Sonny's not over Nina yet, but he knows she's not going to tolerate all his verbal abuse, all him calling her all types of B's and stuff. Like, he may have slammed that door in her face. That's as far as he's going to go, because he already knows she's too strong. She's not going to put up with the things that Carly put up with. No. So Sonny, show some respect and go back to your wife. She loves you.
They're looking really good right now, though, after finding out about Carly and Michael. I'm like, you want your wife back, too. I thought that's where he was going, but nah, I don't know where he went that night.
Just saying. Now's the perfect opportunity, because Michael and Carly have no grounds to stand on. As far as Nina's concerned, if Nina betrayed Sonny, but guess what? You really betrayed Sonny. So.
And it didn't do nothing to Sonny. Snitching on Carly and Jude, that didn't do nothing to no Sonny.
Well, it almost did, because remember the SEC and the feds offered them a deal.
Oh, that's true.
If they snitch on Sonny, then they would have gone free, but neither one of them would take the deal. And then Double C says, what if Olivia left a will saying Anna has a long-lost son, that Anna and Duke's son is alive? Oh, because remember when that witch Olivia Jerome left in 2020, when she left in 2017, she told Anna, that's right, I got a secret about you. And then Anna was like, and what secret is that? And she was like, oh, remember, I'm crazy, right? I don't know what I'm talking about then. So they did hint that at the end of 2017 when she went off to that crazy house. So
Oh Lordy.
that is an open-ended storyline. I mean, these writers have short-term memory, so they probably forgot about that. But I remembered because I watched that scene. So,
I never liked Duke. I love the actor, but Duke was
no.
nah.
I remember he was kissing Sonny's ass in the end, and that's what cost him his life ultimately. So I
I'm
never,
not sad.
you know, I'm not sad either because no.
Mhm. Anna belongs with Valentine, but because of his little demon seed, that power never happened again. Another couple ruined by some little. Oh,
Speaking of, that's
It's
another.
not.
Thank you for bringing her up. The demon seed child. That's another child I'm not afraid to call out on. Okay, she's a whole demon seed. They talk about she's 15 or whatever. I don't care if she's 15-year-old. You don't be breaking up in nobody's house. So she deserved to get what she got. I did not feel no sympathy when Charlotte got shot. Because guess what? She fucked around.
There.
So,
She wasn't supposed to be there. So you get what you deserve. Don't be breaking nobody's house. And what she was even trying to do? She was going through the chest or whatever. So I was like, is she working with whoever else is going after Anna? That just didn't make no sense to me. Whatever.
Allison said, I said she was the devil spawn earlier in the chat, Charlotte. Yes, thank you, because she is. She's a demon. She's the devil's favorite demon.
I don't even know why she even exists. I don't remember that storyline all that well, how she came about, but it's just
apparently in some last minute rewrite that Helene Starvos couldn't have a child, so he wanted to so that's why he had Lulu and Valentine have a child together, which was stupid as how when he did implant an embryo in her in the past. So that's another unresolved storyline because Lulu probably has a third long lost child out there because Starvos was definitely going to implant her with an embryo in 2014, even though he knows that she couldn't carry a child, but he was going to take that risk anyway. So if someone's carried that child for him, that's going to come out later. Watch. But about Valentine, when Helena was revealed to be Valentine's mother, Valentine said, "Oh, that explains why Charlotte's existence, because Helena wanted to tie between her and Luke." Lackluster.
I don't understand why Helena liked that dude. She should have just killed him a long time ago. We didn't need Luke around as long as he was around. That's why I love Victor. Thank you for getting rid of him before you died. Thank you. He's my hero.
Gemini loves your facial expression.
Thank you very much.
Do you think Laura's going to ever forgive Cyrus? I wouldn't.
No. She's being really nice to him. I would have been told him to stay the hell away from me.
I'd have been like, Hannah, you put my daughter in a coma. I'm tired of you keep coming in my face talking about you care about me. If you care about me, find a cure to wake my daughter up. Then I'll talk to you. Until then, get the hell out of my face, you Santa Claus looking bastard. Like, no.
Laura needs to get her plunger and go after Cyrus.
Cyrus is definitely playing the long game. He's probably trying to do like Shiloh all over again, start a cult. He knows what he's doing.
That's what that radio show about.
You said Luke is the reason GH has as many fans as it does. Yeah, like 35, 45, 85 years ago. This is now. We don't care about Luke Spencer no more. He can stay gone. You said not Santa.
I don't miss Luke. I was glad when he went on his little vacations.
Exactly. My memory of Luke was tainted by the Fluke story. Okay? Remember Fluke?
Unfortunately, Lord.
That was the worst storyline I've ever seen in any of my lifetime. That was just the worst. And then Yeah, Luke could stay gone with his husband. Ooh. Yep.
Yeah, they went to another country too. I forgot where. Um, but they're like, forget about General Hospital, forget about the U.S.
And then Allison said, "We sure Luke is really dead? Maybe he's hiding with Jason, Taggart, and Miss Wu and Austin's killer. LOL. So many unresolved storylines and missing characters. He could stay gone." And then he said, "Wait, just what? Yeah, I heard that Luke is gay in real life.
hmm Yeah, he married to some dude. I saw a picture of it. I forgot what he looked like.
Just like the new Nicholas is gay too in real life.
Mhm.
Adam Huss. He
Right,
has a
his husband is sexy.
he sure is. I looked at that picture. I was like, God damn.
I was like the beautiful couple. Like that's so wrong for two people to look that hot together. Oh
And then
yay! Just come back Thursday. Cool.
yes, Miss Wu. Awesome. I missed that woman. I hope they really write her as a strong, formidable mob boss this time. Stop letting Sonny talk to you any type of way he want to. Like you need to remind him,
Mhm.
I'm not one of your little lackeys. You're gonna show me some damn respect before I put a bullet in your little kneecap. Okay? That's what she need to tell her. Like, yep, Allison said, I'm obsessed with her. I'm obsessed with her too, but I need her to do that. And especially because the way Marshall was stepping to her, like that was very, very much out of pocket. I'm like, if Hat Daddy don't sit his little old ass down somewhere, okay? She's not playing with you. Even Stella knew to show some restraint when she was talking to Miss Wu. We're not playing with you. He said, what if Miss Wu is who offering all the mob bosses? Ooh, that would be good.
Mhm.
I hope so, because I knew that she was the killer. I mean, she was something else, so it would be something. And then um things Cat Lady says, Miss Wu's coming back just to die. Watch, she'd be the next one.
I
I
hope
hope
not.
not. He said, not Hat Daddy. I don't think Miss Wu was hating on Sunny though. I still think it's Cyrus. Of course, well, Cyrus is guilty of something, but I don't want it to be him. Just like it was him. That was that Austin and Mason's boss was a lackluster let down. Like, look what that story led to us. Nothing. It was
Exactly.
the salt.
I was hoping it was like Julian or somebody
Exactly.
come back to get revenge on Ava. Like you sold my pub to my killer, really?
Fans need to write for GH. Get rid of Drew.
Yes, please. I can't stand him getting all in Nina's face, make it seem like he gonna have to do something to her.
Oh yeah, we love to talk about that. And Darby says, "Gotta go, DannieBear and Kyreese. Good night." Yes, good night,
No,
Darby.
good night.
Jessica said that boss reveal was a huge letdown, a very huge letdown.
Oh
But Nina Reeves, I loved her petting energy on Monday's episode. Okay, she was looking
what doing to
like
Cliff?
like royalty in that red dress. She was looking like royalty because she had that smile on her face. I loved it the whole time. Like she was so unbothered when Drew was like, "You keep playing with fire," and then she was like, she just kept smiling like, "Drew, ain't nobody scared of your little pencil neck ass. Go sit down somewhere."
Yeah.
Nina really was awesome. David said, two things I want to say. The two of you work really well together. Also, nice pictures behind you, Danny. Yes, we all loving them photos behind you.
Thank you, David.
But yes, I want Nina to successfully run that fashion house. I'm glad she changed her mind a little bit. She want to do something about that because, and I can't believe that those little punks that Drew talked to talk about, oh, he gonna be fired if they work with Nina and they listen to him. Like, okay, then good. Then they need to not just fight, they need to all quit. Okay. Nina is the real editor-in-chief. She's the real boss. I'm sorry, she's a better businesswoman than Carly is. We all know that. Because Nina refused to do insider trading. Because guess what? Even Ned tried to blackmail her into doing insider trading, and she refused. And she went to Michael to make a deal to get herself out of that. But did Carly have enough brains to do that? No.
Nope.
She's just
stupid. Always in somebody else's business.
Exactly.
Get on my nerves. And whatever happened with that, is Ned and Tracy really gonna take the Ned never gave the shares back to Michael, did he?
I don't think so.
They're trying to make sure keep Michael away from ELQ. That was like a month ago, though.
Then Allison said way through getting his money anyways from Jason when Jason was because that's how he got rich anyways when he did that divorce. When Sam and Jason got divorced, Jason let Sam and Drew keep a lot of that information. He let them keep all of that, like how they bought Aurora and all that other things. Jason gave up a whole lot in that divorce, and then he divorced Sam, so he got even more money right after that. So that's why Drew is all rich like that. And then Miss Bumblebee said, "Why did Spencer refuse to live his life of solitude without wasting it on everybody who was not worth his time?"
Because he's an idiot.
Exactly. And he got what he deserved. He stole a baby from her loving mother. And I will never forgive Spencer Cassadine for that, ever. Because you know me, you know I could hold a grudge. So it could be 20 years from now. I'm still going to be giving Betty the smoke for slapping Ava. And I had a whole meltdown.
They need to bring her back just so Ava can kill her.
Exactly. And not just kill her, torture her first, and then slap her around several times. Let's like how Obrick had Peter locked up. Let's do that over again and let her slap her, let her be stinking for a little while, and then at the very end of it, let Ava put that bullet in her, because you don't dare slap the queen, Ava Jerome. That is the #1 queen. You don't go be slapping my Ava. She's gorgeous. And then some. And then do you feel bad for Jocelyn?
No. I was laughing when she was crying to Sonny. I thought that was funny. And Sonny, I know Sonny, I was like, Sonny, go ahead and laugh. You know you want to. I
was laughing too. I was flat out laughing. And then like, what does this little girl think she? And then one of my subscribers, Jonathan, made the perfect comment that Sonny should have said back. When she said, "You're a criminal, I hate you," then Sonny should have said, "And so is your Uncle Jerry." Yeah, because her Uncle Jerry.
Assault Jerry. He is not a criminal. He is. He's a good businessman.
He's an international criminal. Okay.
No,
at least Sonny is a local criminal.
He's an international businessman. Okay? He's an angel doing what's right for the world.
Yeah, he's doing right. You know, he tried to poison the world. He's the reason Alan Quartermain's dead. So, but yeah, he saved the world. Well, you must have not liked Alan Quartermain, did you?
He was all right. He was all right.
You said,
I love Jerry more.
Why was Spencer an idiot? He took a baby from his mother. How many times I gotta say it? Okay.
And then he didn't do nothing to protect himself or Trina from Esme.
Exactly. He didn't tie her up. They just talked about, let her bleed. Like, okay, like a bitch like that is really gonna bleed out like that.
I'm gonna hit her a few more times or knocked her out. Yeah, knocked her out somewhere, tied her up so the cops could come get her. Not just left her on the ground. Come on, how many scary movies have you watched? You know the killer don't die right away. You gotta get them a few more times, and then they'll come back for the sequel. It's stupid.
Jordan on General Hospital, she needs a new man ASAP. Like, she's way too gorgeous to be wasted like this. Like, how is like not every man in town drooling over her? I'm just saying, she's all that and then some. And she look way better than Curtis's old rusty ass. So I'm just saying.
So I'm like, who in time would she get with though?
Like they need to cast a whole crew of black men just for her. I told you we need more black characters on this show. Just
They should bring back Zeke. Is that his name? Portia's brother?
Yep, Zeke. He was all that and then some. When they were in bed,
he was beautiful.
When they were in bed, I wanted to join them so bad. Oh, I would have paid anything to be a fly on that wall. I'm just saying. Even though Jessica Zeke for cheating, for snitching on Baldy Curtis. Like, I'm glad he snitched on Curtis because Curtis deserved snitched on. He did. And then Jessica said no to Zeke. See, she's still keeping that same petty energy over just snitching. He had to tell his sister. His loyalty was to his sister, Jessica, to his
unlike the Bond on Young and the Restless. I would have been called Lily and told her about Daniel.
Oh, yeah, you're right about that. I'm just saying, Devon, why ain't you tell Lily about what's going on? Come on. You know Lily's going to be really mad at you when that truth comes out. Because when she didn't, because let's not forget that Devon once sent Lily to jail, okay, because he was petty about the whole, when she accidentally killed Hillary, kind of.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I stopped watching after that. I was just so pissed. Like, how are you going to kill my girl? That's just so wrong. Like, Devon and Hillary brought me back to Young and the Restless. And then they killed her. I cried. Had me crying. I'm like, I'm done with this soap opera. You know, I get overly dramatic about my soap couple.
Oh, yeah. But they were a good couple, though. And then Allison says, Jessica, rank Zeke. I give him an 8. LOL. What do you rate Zeke?
Yeah. I give him an 8 or a 10, if he'd make it.
I'll stick with 8. And then Jessica said he's like a 7. Well, Danny from Young and the Restless is also a 7. And Brady is a 4 and will never be anything 4. Okay? I'm just saying. Brady's stuck looking like Mr. Piggy. It's not my fault that he don't look as good as Danny Ramalato. I can't help it. Okay? Danny's a good man. He's good looking. He's the full package. I'm just saying. Be true. And then something else about. Oh yeah, what do you think about Molly's stupid storyline?
This whole baby storyline is so stupid. Like, oh my goodness. I can't wait until it's over, but then it's not gonna be over because the kid's gonna exist, or Christina's gonna have a miscarriage, and Molly's just gonna want to try for another baby. I'm like, just end this already. Like, Molly never said anything about wanting a kid, and all of a sudden she needs a baby as a pee. Like, it never made sense to me.
Look at Cat Lady with more lies. Talk about Danny as a 2. Let's stop lying to yourself, Cat Lady. You were just lying to yourself. You will not be happy until you admit the truth about how good looking Danny is, Cat Lady. Okay?
There.
Danny.
I forgot the 0 behind the 2.
Exactly.
He's a 20.
Portia was not going to leave Curtis. Well, Portia wasn't going to leave her 1980s. We thought that Portia wasn't going to leave her 1987 hairdo, but here we are. She got a new wig instead of her I Want to Dance hairdo.
Oh my God. Every time I see her, I'm going to hear that song.
I want to dance. You can thank Miss Gee for that one.
Oh my goodness.
I'm probably going to play that song after the shrimp. Just to hear that. I'm just saying. But she finally did. Her hair was looking is much better when it's straight. Okay? I don't know what type of energy you are. Talk about racist BS. But Miss Bumblebee, you can knock that down a few notches. I don't know what you're on right now, but enjoy your drink and just relax. Just saying. Her hair looks cute now. Yes, very cute. And OMG, you did it. I want to dance away. OMG, I've been trying too. But maybe I add she dipped it in the Soul G.
Oh my God. I can't look at Portia the same now. My goodness gracious.
Okay.
Oh, Lordy.
Ellison said, I'm going with the L, sorry.
Y'all all going to hell. Talking about Portia like that.
I'm just saying. It's the truth. It is the truth. And then there was something else about the Young and the Restless I feel I forgot to discuss. One second. I got my note.
What did happen this week? I forgot. And I think that was all that happened this week, right?
Yeah, for the most part. What about Diane and her jealousy? Do you think Diane Jenkins is going to self-destruct being jealous that Jack is Nikki's sponsor?
She shouldn't, but who knows? I still think they're going to kiss or hook up because Victor's being an asshole.
He really is. He's very jealous of Jack Abbott, and it's really like unbecoming for someone that's supposedly such a big control freak. You really are that insecure about your ex-stripping alcoholic wife going back to Jack Abbott. Like, relax. He ain't thinking about her. So
just trying to help your wife. Why you gotta be an asshole? Just put your differences aside right now and help make it through this.
Exactly. He's very clearly jealous, and it's like really.
At least she has a mentor that he can trust. Because Jack is not gonna steer Nikki wrong, but of course Victor's gonna think that.
And then Solomon Payne says Diane needs to whoop Nikki's ass. As much as I would love to see that, because I mean, she has beaten up Nikki before. I saw that old scene on YouTube, like when she kept smashing Nikki's head against that glass at the office door in that fight. Back in like 2001, that was funny. Watching that, she was like, Nikki's like, you're crazy, get off of me, get off of me, get off of me. I'm just saying. So
that's funny.
That was a fun scene. But I do like that Nick and Adam. Oh yeah, I didn't mention that Nick and Adam finally getting along temporarily. Right.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's pleasant. But something about to happen. I just know Victor gonna do something.
Like he always does. And then Victor always wants to cry family unity, and then he pits his kids against each other again, over and over and over again. It's like it's pathetic at this point. I mean, it's always been pathetic. Now it's really pathetic. Yeah, no, it's true. Pathetic. You said, do y'all think Nate and Tracy, while I was gone? I don't know. I'm thinking about Nate and Tracy. That would be such a
couple years. I just know it.
If he carried her up the stairs, I could just see that so perfectly. Because my girl Tracy Abbott, she lost weight in this last year, and I'm really proud of her. And she's been glowing ever since she got that haircut. That new hairstyle, they just do her perfectly. And her makeup's been on point. I'm just saying. Her and Nate, because could you believe it? I'm actually starting to become a Nate fan. I was Nate's #1 hater for a minute now, but
yeah, I couldn't stand him either. But he's redeemed.
he's redeeming
Definitely.
himself.
Yeah, especially since he don't like Billy.
Exactly. And then Solomon says, who do you think will win in a fight, Victor versus Jack at this stage?
Jack, you knock Victor's old ass over.
Exactly, as he should, because Victor need a beat down. He need Jesus too.
He should talk to Cyrus.
And then, do you enjoy Tracy Quartermain and what's the old man's name?
Gregory.
Oh, and Gregory as a couple.
I would like him. It's just that he's gonna die soon. So Tracy would end up losing another dude.
But he's probably gonna be misdiagnosed.
It's cute. I think they're cute together. He makes it seem like she has a heart, and she makes him seem interesting. So it works. They balance each other.
Better than Alexis, because we all know with Alexis, he's gonna die anyways.
True.
Dolomedic says, hi, everyone. Hey, Dolomedics. Welcome.
Hey, welcome. Yeah, him and Alexis are boring. I love Alexis, but, Alexis thinks herself a bad boy. Mm-hmm. That's why Brennan needs to get out of prison so they can be together.
Well, I'm hoping that Brennan was from my Ava, but hey, Alexis too. Hey, he could always though. I have no problem with that. I'm just saying they don't need to find out for a while. Ava versus Alexis could be okay. I'm okay with that, I guess. I mean, who wouldn't want to fight to hold on to Mr. Brennan for a little bit while longer? At least that would be
beautiful tushy of his. Woo, just wanted to jump through my tablet and grab it.
Oh yes,
like Anna and Jordan. If you could see what I see, you would not be mad at him right now. I'm just saying.
Just saying. And Sonny should have just killed Dex. I would have said, forget all this. I'm a real mob. I'll be a real mobster. I'll be that real monster that Jocelyn wants to see. And I really think it would have been a savage scene if Sonny would have killed Dex right in front of Jocelyn.
Yeah.
But this is what happens to everybody that crosses me. She would have been like, no.
No.
And then I would have been like, take, and then I would have been like, Frank, take her ass out of here.
And she's screaming the whole time, kicking, no, that's not that would have been hilarious. Oh my goodness.
Epic TV watching. Oh yeah, do you want to see Maxie and Spinelli back together?
Oh Lordy. I don't know. I liked them back in the day, but a lot of time has passed. I don't know if I want to see that again.
Me too.
I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I mean,
Allison said, "Ew, no." Snooze said no, and I
no.
No, still applies to this case too.
Everybody say no. Yeah, because Maxie's not Maxie anymore. That's what made them really great. Her being her. She's just like so calm and not mischief. Lordy, what's the word I'm looking for? Mysterious, not mysterious. Getting into shit, basically. She's really calm and she's a mom now, very boring, like Sam. Not doing nothing with their lives. That's boring. Yeah, the old people are getting all the action. And Alexis is my face.
But damn, not that 25. Damn.
I have a feeling Alexis would curse out her cats if she had some.
She sure would. It's just crazy. And then is Stella and Marshall gonna get together?
Oh please, no! Oh no! Please don't do that.
You don't think a love scene between them would be?
I don't even want to see Hot Daddy with no hat on. That don't even look right.
That is true. Every time he takes his hat off, I get creeped out. I'm like, go put your hat back on.
I'm like, who is this on my screen? Go away.
Seriously. But DC swears that he's a 7. I'm like, in what world? He thinks that Hat Daddy is a 7 for his age.
I mean, for his baldness, because he does keep that's real nice and bald. You know, don't look like no stubble up there. Nice and smooth, like a bowling ball. It's smooth like a bowling ball up there. It looks that's what it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, shine. He gets his hair shiner. He gets his head shined, but it's not no damn 7. I'm like, stop with those delusions. Spinelli is the kind of guy I'd be a bitch to just cause I could be, and he'd take it. And if you know what I mean, you know what you mean. You know what you mean.
Oh lordy.
I love it.
Oh yeah.
But what made you want to start doing a YouTube channel back then? When did you first want to decide? You're like, you know what, I'm gonna do my reviews every day. I mean, every week.
I don't know. I just started the channel and I was trying to figure out, find something to do that I would actually stick with. And I'm like, well, I've been watching soap operas like my whole life, so I'm talking about soap operas. I actually had another channel when I did reviews every day. It was I think it was just One Life to Live in General Hospital at the time. I don't remember what that channel was. But I've had this one for a long time, so I just started doing it on this channel.
Nice. I really do. I love it. I love your reviews every week. They're always a good highlight for me. Hi, Queen Jess and Empress Allison. And so I see he clearly hasn't learned his lesson, but I'm just going to delete that comment instead of just like going back on that timeout because I don't have time to be playing no games with you today, Spider-Quick, since number 1, I have the lovely DannieBear 87 with me. And then number 2, StreamYard be on that BS anyway. So you wait until I'm on regular YouTube and I'm going to get you. With that 24-hour timeout this time, since that little boy never listens, okay? And then they say, oh, Kyreese doesn't like children. I give children chances all the time. And then this is how they treat me. I'm just saying. I try, DannieBear. I really try. And then what motivated me to do my channel was actually Albert in the beginning. I was like, let me try doing some Young and The Restless, see how that was. But I felt like my first version of when I did my videos, and I took a little break after a while. And then I was like, But that Betty video, when Betty slapped my Ava, that was my Stone Cold Steve Austin moment. Okay, I was like, I was like, the hell with these scripts. I'm not writing no script before I get in front of this camera. Y'all about to hear how I feel right now, and then that really connected
straight from the heart.
It sure was. I didn't even try to practice nothing. I wasn't practicing. I wasn't editing nothing. I got my raw reaction with that Betty video.
That video is just too funny.
I was going in. I said, warning, viewer discretion is advised. If you're sensitive, click off right now because I'm about to go off. And I was there for it that day. And that's just been better and better and better. But since I've been doing live streams, I just boosted a whole new set of confidence. Because once you're live, you don't have to worry about all that extra editing and all that extra whatever. You could just say what you got to say and interact with the people. I love it. Yeah. Way. I really do love doing live streams even more than videos, to be honest. It's less time consuming. It's just right there. Pick a thumbnail, get it together, put it in high resolution, bam. In front of the camera. Guys, it's just Simpler that way. And then I don't really have to go back. And then I could do what I love and fast forward some scenes again. Like, I love fast forwarding scenes when I watch any of those soap operas. I love skipping scenes because why would I want to watch full episodes of stuff? But I have to when you do a full video. But when you do a live stream, you could just skip certain stuff that you don't want to do, like Violet the other day. Skip. It felt so good to fast forward her scenes again. And then imagine if they start giving Eric and Donna newlywed love scenes on both. Nobody wants to see that, Solomon.
And all I can see is honey. Just honey everywhere.
True. I'm disappointed he married that woman. Like, without, because all it would have saved, if he would have just got a prenup, I would have been much happy. Yeah, if he would have just been like, here, or had she insisted, no, Eric, I insist, I signed this prenup. I love you and not your money. I just love you. And she insisted on signing a prenup. I'd have been fine with that. But all she said was, I can't believe I'm Eric Forrester again. Of course, because now half of that money's yours again. Gold digging, home wrecking, disgusting woman. They did my girl Quinn wrong, okay? Quinn was trying to make it work with her old Eric. Even though she got some good, better D from Carter, she still wanted to be loyal to Eric, okay? So, after she was done cheating, she still chose Eric the second time. She only did that because, whatever. So that's not right. But those Logan women always win because they're just untrustworthy women. They truly are. They're the worst that could ever live. Because Brad Bell can't keep it in his pants. Now, before we conclude, any final thoughts?
You're hilarious. And I can't look at Portia the same no more. Or RJ.
Yes, and you are very talented and beautiful, and I love this collab with you. Hopefully, the first of many more, because you are so lovely to work.
I love to do some.
So we're gonna call it a night. Have a great night, everybody. Have a great night, Queen Jessica. Have a good night, Solomon. Have a good night, and just everybody, and Dolomitics and everybody else. Have a great night. Good night. Monday. Have a great night. Peace. And yes, and good night, Ambassador Sam as well. Peace.